Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas.
Detroit foul. Wilson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jennings for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Wilson. Solid play. The low block, and that one's good.
This is why you get it to her down low, because she understands how to cash in.
Here's Jennings. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
There's Jennings with the three. Jennings with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams' shot is off. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Down low. Here's D-Bots. Lays it up off the glass.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Williams' shot is off. Pass to Jennings. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Jennings has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Great D that time from Davis. Now Jennings. Here's Bridgman. And the three off target.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Jones in the post. Here's Wilson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
You have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Cassell. He trains the quick shot.
And Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble. And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Here's Wilson. And foul on the shot. So she'll get a chance at the line.
Well, give her credit for being aggressive there and forcing the defense to foul.
Good on the second free throw. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Pass to D-Bots. Tries again. And it's Davis missing. Detroit with the ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Thomas outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Gallinari. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Las Vegas. Here's Dillingham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Thompson for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thomas feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. Divac the rebound. First quarter wrapping up here. It's a tie ball game. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Las Vegas, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Here's Dillingham. And Thomas now, top of the key, to the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And it's Detroit's ball. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Cassell. Pass to Birdsong. And stolen by Dillingham. And here's the break. Here's Parker from about 19 feet. Here's Collins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
Here's Cassell, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Parker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So it's Las Vegas now. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Cho.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas.
Nice job by Parker taking advantage of available space inside.
Nice to the hoop.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
Here's Dillingham. And it's T-Bots with the jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Las Vegas shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Detroit has possession. They trail by 1. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Cassell. Here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dillingham with it. Williams picks him up. And the shot goes down. Dillingham's got the lead up to 3 now for Las Vegas.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now Davis. Off with the layup. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. Gets it off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Las Vegas leads by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lets it fly. And he hits the jump shot. Williams has got 5.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Here's Dillingham.
Detroit foul. Sam Cassell. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's Jennings with the 3.
Well, you love that commitment on defense, doing just enough to affect that shot.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bridgman's shot's good. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Las Vegas making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Webb. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Jennings with the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Alinari on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Alinari with a good-looking shot.
And it's blocked by T-Bots.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Collins up top. Pass to Bridgman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, pretty dish. Collins found the open teammate and made the most of it.
Detroit with the rebound. Here's Gallinari. Up again. The second chance effort. And Davis pulls it down. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Shot by Collins, no good. Detroit trails by 7. Thompson for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
That one goes in.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Davis misses the baby hook. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Thompson again missing. Las Vegas leading by 7. Here's Davis. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Pass to D-Bots. Fires from 14. And the jumper is good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
And finished off by Collins.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. To the paint. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas. Here's Birdsong. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Las Vegas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Thomas will bring it up for Las Vegas. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more.
Oh, you thought them was some tan good, bustin' dope, and then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, counting $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual.